think we started off with 30 senior wool handlers, and these are the top 4, and very, very deserving.
All right, down the end here on stand number 4, we have Nova Kumero Ellis from Matoda. Big smile, big wave, Nova. Everyone's here to watch you. Yay, whānau's here. Next stand, we have Naida Puha from Kimbolton. Big smile, Naida. You've done amazing to get this far. Tuma.
On table number 2, from Upper Hutt, just down the road, we have young Tyler Hida. Give her a hand. And on table number 1, from Masterton, Jeremy Goodyear, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, in a single bound. Okay, we have the green light. Can we have our shearers to the board? Be careful, Miles, be careful. Did you see that, Mavis? He tried to copy Jeremy.
Don't do it.
How many fleeces?
Fleeces?
4 long wool fleeces with a sealed time of 1 minute 20 seconds.
Timekeepers are ready. Shearers, get set, go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been recognised that the wool handling staff throughout the country, Aotearoa, and the shearers are predominantly Māori. And so it has been very good that Te Puni Kokiri, who are responsible for Māori well-being, have stepped up to the plate and gotten behind this event, Mavis.
That's right, and when we get to the end, let's focus our attention on these competitors. But at the end, we'd really like to have the opportunity to speak with Tino, who is our Te Puni Kokiri representative here today. Okay, so we've got Jeremy. My goodness, every day, all day, Jeremy, that's you.
Jeremy, he's always training. You see him on Facebook, and he's going live, and he's shearing, he's wool handling, he's pressing. And last night he said, he put something out there to all the young ones. He said, if you guys need training, come and see me. What a wonderful man this guy is. You know, he's always been one of these ones that took all of the young ones into the industry, and he's a heck of a man, this Jeremy Goodyear. On table number 2, we have Tyler Hedder from the Upper Hutt. Tyler's around 90% of the shows in the North Island. You know, she is a wonderful competitor, come up from the junior class, and look at her. She's up there, and she is fully focused, Mavis.
Yep, let's have a look at Naida. A first throw for this final. Not too bad. Wow, that was confidence. And again, confidence on stand 2. Not
Great
too bad,
throw.
Jeremy. What does it look like down there, Koro?
Well, the throw will have to go to young Tyler Hida. There she is. She put it on the table, flat stack. Nova Kumero Ellis did pretty well, but it is the girl from, I think she says Upper Hutt on table number 2, from our front on. We're at the coalface down here, Mavis.
You are. I would have disagreed a little bit with that. You get a head-on, a sort of a helicopter view up here, and you really can see how flat and straight these fleeces are. But that's a great effort from these seniors. Now, these are the ones in the sheds at the moment who are our mentors. They're more than learners. They've been in there for a couple of seasons. They're probably also the ones, if anyone, who will go on and do a wool diploma or do their certificates. They're always hungry to learn more. They're probably at a point where they're ready to travel and spread their wings a little bit more. So these are very integral people to the wool industry and the learning and teaching that goes on as well. Tuma.
Jeremy Goodyear, he's looking happy. So roll-up time for him needs to be a nice, tight, compact roll, and that's what he's done. Tyler Hedder, you need to hurry up because these shearers are about to let the sheep go. Koro.
Wool away, here she comes now. Shearers, no waiting. Bring the next sheep back out on the board. If you stand
lovely
on the wool, it's not your fault. Oh, this Naida Puha threw it, overthrown it. That girl there, holy smoke, she had too much wheat bix this morning and it's hanging over the side. The man down the end, Jeremy Goodyear. That's the throw, Mavis.
Yeah, well, all we have to do is have a look at the points up on the scoreboard ahead, up top there. Those are the points that indicate what's happening in front of you. You know, I thought Nova, this second throw was almost perfect. Probably 3 penalty points at most. So, and that's kind of reflected up there. So, you know, although this is only one part of the end result, it's a great indicator of where we're going.
It is a great indicator, Mavis, and Jeremy Goodyear. Look at him, the concentration on his face. Moving around, you can see him, he's kind of leaning back a little bit. He is that tall, he can see the whole table. He can probably see me in the side of his eye. Round the top of the table he works, the neck comes out. He's going to roll it up. He's burning these other wool handlers off. Roll up time for Jeremy Goodyear. Here's a quick look up at his shearer. He knows his shearer's going to turn to the last side and the cheek wool's coming out. He gets there, grabs it. This young Tyler header, oh, she's falling a little wee bit behind. She overthrew it a little bit. She skirted the neck from the front row. Down the last side work these shearers. That Nova Kumiro Koro, he looks like he's got a real good fleece and he will land it nicely.
He certainly will. These Ellis whānau have come up here and they're taking us to the blinking cleaners. Look at that. Beautiful float. Beautiful. Looks pretty good down there for Jeremy too, Tom.
I think it goes to the Kumeroa Ellas. That's the way the end landed. It landed in flat stack, and I suppose we should let all the people know that wool is worth about $600 million a year to the economy. So this is what these wool handlers are charged with. They get this raw product, they get it in its raw state, they take all the little bits off, and they present it to the Chinese buyers in prestige condition, Mavis.
They certainly do, and they do it every day. And sometimes I don't think they understand the value that they bring to the New Zealand economy just by doing this job really, really well. But these four here, our senior finalists, sponsored by Te Puni Kokiri, they know. And that's reflected in this job that you're seeing in front of you. Fantastic efforts from Ngaira up there. Her grandmother's been a competitor. I think her Rose Puha may have even got to this senior final. I'm not sure, but she's certainly been a strong competitor all the way through.
Nova Kumiro Owlers, he picks the table up, bangs it down. Any ball that's left on the table will fall between the slats. Jeremy Goodyear rolling up, nice tight compact roll, Jeremy, that's the one. Down the last side work these shearers and the fleeces are waiting for them up on the board. They need to get up there, set it up. You can't just get up there and throw it how it is. It actually needs to be set up, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tyler Header, she runs back, Naida's there as well. Here we go, now we see how these guys have practiced in the wool shed, Koro.
An absolute show pony, this Nova Kumeroa, as it just turned up. He saw I was standing and just flew the fleece out and it landed beautifully. Jeremy Goodyear's fleece is not too bad either, Mavis. It would have been 1 and 4.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but I think Nova's really... He's cracked it. He's nailed these throws, and these are not easy fleeces to land. And now, look, he's having to make some hard calls here. There's some yellow that's, permanent colour that's in there, and it's hard to see from here, but these wool handlers are making a decision. Bang, just like that.
Right now that the clock is ticked by, you've only got 1 minute and 30 seconds in Naida, was calling her Rose Puha's put the last fleece in the wool pack, and now she's picked up the broom tuma.
Broom in hand, here she goes, the young girl from just down the road, Kimbolton. We got Jeremy Goodyear here, table one. Come on, Jeremy, you need to move along because these other wool handlers are burning you off. Young Nova down there, table number 4, Mavis. He is unbelievable.
He's making it happen, but then they all are. Look at the urgency all of a sudden. Everyone's got something to do and they're doing it as quickly and as efficiently as they can. Who's going to be first? There we go. Almost double twins there. Well done, Naira. Well done, Nova. Come on, the next two.
I think Jeremy Goodger's going to be the next one finished. He looks very, very organised. Underneath his borders, underneath his table is spotless.
Yep, he's a quality guy. He makes sure of it every time.
Well done, senior wool handlers. That was the Te Puni Kokiri senior wool handling final. Mavis, you've got one of our sponsors there. You've got someone from Te Puni Kokiri.
I do. I have a representative, local representative, Tito. Lovely to have you here. Thank you. What do you think?
I'm just so impressed by everybody. Kia ora tātou. I have such an appreciation and respect for this wool handling, especially by the seniors. Having been a novice myself for about a day and a half for the pre-shears and got laughed at continuously, I can understand exactly how it feels to be a novice, but these seniors are pros, man. They're awesome.
That's right. They are pros, and again, we certainly appreciate the engagement with Te Puni Kokiri, not just with their pūtea, but your presence. You were here last night, you enjoyed that, you're here today to witness it, and no doubt we'll see you a little bit later on in the prize giving.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing who the winner is, and I need to congratulate those finalists. Kia ora.
Kia ora, thank you.
Next event up, we have the Gibbs Honeybees North Island Wool Handling final.
Oh, no, it's not okay.
These competitors are going to be handling 3 long wool and 3 second shear. There'll be a 15-second countdown in between the 2 breeds and a sealed time of 30 seconds. So she's going to be fast and furious up there, ladies and gentlemen.
Tuma, can we just give a bit of context to this Gibbs Honeybees North Island Wool Handling Circuit final? So these competitors have had to compete at a minimum of, I think it's something like 8 competitions